So we said, sorry, this stops at here, not the stops at the foot at the 50 Newton here. That's where it stops. Yes. So we said clockwise is equal to anti-clockwise. I see. So here we can see that this 20 here Newton is moving clockwise to the pivot. I see. While this 10 Newton moves anti-clockwise, likewise this 50 also moves anti-clockwise. I see. So the forces that are moving clockwise here is the 20 Newton, while the ones that are moving anti-clockwise are the 50 and the 10 Newton with their perpendicular distance. I see. Now we said clockwise equals to anti-clockwise. We said moment. We said, but remember moment. The formula of finding moment is force times the perpendicular distance. We see the perpendicular distance. I see. We said force times the perpendicular distance. You see. So now we need to identify. We said the force clockwise moment are the 20 Newton with its perpendicular distance. You can see from here, from this 20 Newton to the pivot is x meters. So that's what we are asked to find. So that is the clockwise moment. That will be F1 times D1, which is equal to anti-clockwise will be F2 times D2 plus F2 times D2. F3, let's say F3 times D3, because we are having three forces. So it's going to be F1, F2 and F3. I see. Now we move on. We said F1, that is the force acting clockwise, is 20 Newton times its distance. That is the distance from this 20 Newton to the pivot is x. Its distance x is equals to the anti-clockwise are this. Let's say this is our F1 this is our F2 D2 and this our F3 with its perpendicular distance D3. I see. So F2, that is the second Newton, the second force, which is 10 times its perpendicular distance. I see. From this 10 Newton here to the pivot is how many meters? Is 2 meters. I see. So the distance there is 2. I see. Plus, I see, we can put this in bracket and put again this one in bracket. Yes, F3, that is the third force, is 50. I see. 50 times its perpendicular distance. You can see this 3 meters. This 3 meters is the perpendicular distance of this 50 Newton to the pivot. I see. That is the distance from here to the pivot is 3 meters. You can see from the illustrated diagram. I see. So it's going to be 3 meters. I see. We have now collected the clockwise and the anti-clockwise moment. I see. So now we multiply. This is 20 times x gives us 20x is equals to, I see. I hope you are following. So we say 10 times this 2 gives us 20, I see, plus 50 times 3. Of course, we are asked to use a calculator. I think that's going to be 150. I see. So again, we move on. This is 20x is equals to 20 plus 150 give us 170. I see. So what are we going to do? Since our target is to find x, we divide both sides by 20, divide both sides by 20. So we say this 20 can cancel this 20. We have x is equals to 170 divided by 20. This 0 can cancel this 0. We have 17 over 2. I think again we check whether it can be further simplified. Yes, we check whether it can be further simplified. 17 over 2. 2 goes into itself. 1 into 1 cannot. Into 17 is how many times? Is 8 times remainder 1. I see you put a point here, we say remainder 1 and add 0 to the 1. I see that give us 10. So 2 into 10 is 5 times. If you want, you can punch a calculator direct because we are allowed to use a calculator. So that's going to be 8.5 meters. I see this is the value of what x. We are asked to calculate the value of x. 8.5 meter, that is approximately 9 meters. I see that is approximately 9 meters. I see approximately 9 meters. Yes, thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Please don't forget to subscribe, follow and like my videos. I see this is Ibrahim Ajame. Of course, if you want to reach me out, you can link me through my WhatsApp, which is +2205098 766. This is my WhatsApp number. You see, yes.